stand a little stronger, a little prouder, because you fought an incredible, an epic flood. It's never been fought before. The mayor has great experience in fighting floods, but we have never seen anything this big.
This flood, and now that we're seeing it from the air, you really start to see the magnitude and the expanse of it all, because it's just tough to picture it from a snowy side of the river, especially when the visibilities have been so poor as they have. Snowing now, it's been snowing for the past 12 hours. About a half foot of snow has been recorded on the ground there, and it continues to come down, not only in Fargo, but across the river in Moorhead, Minnesota. Winter storm warnings continue to be posted, and it's not so much the amount of snow that they're going to get. I don't think it's going to be as big of an issue, Heidi, but more so the pounding of the winds, because the winds are kind of hitting that river, and in some cases the river has become a lake, and so now you've got waves that are generated on that lake, and those waves are putting added pressure on the levees. And remember
Got an interesting note for you there, Tony, and the thing I'd like to share with you and the rest of America is you can't really see it at this point because it's all covered with snow, but there is some plastic sheeting they've been using to help reinforce a lot of these earthen levees. And what's interesting about it is when they first put them up and they throw them over the side, what they use to weight those things down are actually bags of potatoes. They use bags of potatoes on the end of the plastic tarps, and they throw them over.
Yeah.
Weird stuff. I mean, who would think it?
You wouldn't think it, but it makes sense.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, potatoes, of course.
Right.
They've got multiple uses.
Well,
personally, chips are better, but there you go.
Were you in Moorhead yesterday?
I was in Moorhead. We've been in Moorhead. We've been everywhere. Moorhead, over in Minnesota. We've been here, everywhere.
Well, just a quick one. I'm wondering, we talked to William Batten last hour. He's in Moorhead. You were there. What's your sense of how people are doing there? He seemed to be just okay. Yeah. Well, you know, Tony, these people are not complainers. These are the hardiest bunch of people you'll find anywhere. I mean, they're just the salt of the earth folks. The snow they can handle. They can handle this. I mean, this is springtime day in this part of the world. But I think it's a combination of both the heavy snow and the wind, coupled with, of course, this historic flood. I mean, I think after a while, I mean, they've just been hit by a battering ram of elements. So I think it's just a little bit of a mental fatigue, and I can totally understand. All right, Reynolds, appreciate it. Chad, I'm wondering, is that about right? It's just a combination of things. You know, the cold. You're in Fargo. It's going to be cold.
Yeah.
You get that.
Yeah, you can't ice fish either. They're really mad about all that. These guys take so much in stride. They're mad that they can't get on their snowmobiles because they got to go, you know, do the sandbags. But other than that, I have never seen 100% of a community come together so well like these people.
No, this is amazing. And now you're looking at a situation, as I look at your model here, 6 to 12 inches in this current storm.
Right, more snow, blowing snow. You know, you maybe moving some ice around on that river. That's kind of what I'm worried about a little bit too. Blowing this ice around, you could get, as the wind blows across the river, you could actually get some of those ice chunks to breach some of these levees, some of these sandbags, still fairly fragile levees here.
Minnesota is also telling people to stay off the roads in the west central part of the state. Heavy snowfall, blowing and drifting snow, and reduced visibility are making conditions miserable and unsafe. High floodwater in many ditches makes it real. The National Weather Service is backing off on the possibility of a second Red River crest of 40 to 41 feet in Fargo. Weather Service spokesman Mike Hudson says it's looking more like the river will crest around 37 feet in mid-April. That's still about 7 feet above major flood stage. As conditions warm up, snow melt is expected to cause rises in the river by the middle of next week.